It's Amy, and tonight we're making creamy chicken stew. So in here I have half a stick of butter that I melted. Now I'm going to add half a cup of flour. So stir this in here. Keep working that flour until you get a nice roux. This is a thick roux. This is thicker than you might see if you were making gravy. Like if in my video where I made sausage gravy. So you're just going to cook that for a couple minutes until it no longer smells like flour. It'll start to smell a little bit nutty. Alright, we are going to add roughly a can of chicken stock, so that's going to be about half this container. Get that worked in. And then we're going to add 1.5 cups of milk. And we're just going to keep on working this. I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of poultry seasoning and 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. You want to crush the thyme up a little bit. And I'm going to pause for just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. This is going to go together very fast. It's already starting to thicken. We're going to add pepper. We're going to add salt. And I'm going to add a little bit more chicken broth because this seems a little thick. Alright, that is much better. I don't guess I got half of it in there. Alright, we're going to add in our chicken. I roasted off a bone-in breast, and 2 leg quarters. I like to leave the skin on when you're roasting. It gives it more flavor. Stir that in. Again, if it starts to look too thick, just add a little bit more chicken broth. Okay, and we'll add a bag of frozen vegetables. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to open the darn bag. And you are just going to heat this up until the vegetables are heated and the chicken's cooked through. I still don't think I got enough chicken broth in there. I'm going to recommend that you have 2 cans on hand. That way you can get it the exact thickness you like. And another thing you can do, you can you need it like this, which we're going to do tonight. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Or you can take some refrigerator biscuits and put those on top once it's thick. That's more pepper. And pop it in the oven until your biscuits cook. And you can have chicken pot pie. Another thing, instead of biscuits, you can use pie dough, puff pastry, whatever. So you're just going to keep cooking this until it heats up. And that's it. It is super easy. And definitely do the white and dark meat because that's a great flavor. And like I said, if you're going to roast chicken, I recommend leaving the skin on so that you get more, your meat remains moist. That's really about it. We're just going to wait for it to heat up. If you did want to do boneless, skinless chicken breast for this, you could. It's going to be healthier, but I think you're sacrificing flavor for health. Which, I mean, you know, isn't that bad of a thing. It's just, I just prefer the flavor. So, just going to keep heating up. Again, if it's too thick, just add more chicken broth. But really, this, if you want it nice and thick, especially for a pot pie, err on the side of caution with your chicken broth. So we're going to pause, let this continue to heat up, and we'll be back. Alright, we are back. Just serving it up. As you can see, this is nice and thick. You can use canned vegetables for this instead of frozen. I just prefer frozen because I like the snap of the vegetables. I'll let this cool off just a minute. If you like this recipe, you can go and look at the playlist. I have several other recipes, and I love to add more, so you may want to, well, obviously if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. We're at 343 subscribers right now. Once we hit 500, giveaway. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Alright, let's try this stew. For those of you out there who's made my, well, it's actually Tony's recipe, the chicken and dumplings, if you liked it, you're going to love this because the liquid of the stew, it's not soup. The liquid of the stew is nice and thick like that. So, I hope you'll try it. Also, I measured wrong. I hadn't put half of that container in there, so that's why it was so thick to begin with. If you're just using a can, you won't have that problem. Just put the can in there in the milk. If you don't like thyme, I don't know if I would tell you to just leave it out because you're going to be missing something. You could always put a little bit more poultry seasoning, but I think the thyme adds some good flavor. Anyway, I hope you like it, and I'll see you next time.